Welcome to the University Dashboard Overview tutorial. The University Dashboard is a financial management reporting tool created in PeopleSoft that provides numbers and information to help manage funds from beginning budget to remaining balance for sponsored projects, internal projects, operations, and construction projects. The dashboard contains much of the same information as the Finance Intranet tool, such as drill-down capability into source documents like requisitions, purchase orders, vouchers, and journals. The main difference is the data in the University Dashboard is real-time. For example, when a purchase requisition is created and budget checked, the amount will show as a pre-encumbrance immediately within the dashboard tool. This tool was developed in partnership with various university departments, finance departments, and other external stakeholders. And it is available to anyone who has PeopleSoft access. There is no one department that supports the University Dashboard tool. You will need to determine the best department to send your question based on the nature of the question. The table on the next slide may be helpful. Depending on the nature of your question, this table should help you decide who to email with questions. Each of these email addresses are monitored by a pool of individuals to help expedite response time. After logging into PeopleSoft, the University Dashboard is found under the USC Enhancements menu. The menu path is Main Menu, USC Enhancements, University Dashboard. To begin using the University Dashboard, you must first enter a name in the Inquiry Name field. This field is restricted to only 10 characters and does not accept special characters, but does allow for spaces. We're going to enter non-grants. When creating an inquiry name, the name should be descriptive of the search you are performing. For example, if you are performing a search related to sponsored projects, then you would name the inquiry Sponsored. If you are searching for internal projects, you can name the inquiry Internal, and etc. Once an inquiry name is saved, it cannot be deleted. However, you can always change the criteria selected. Click the Add a New Value tab and then click the Add button. After adding an inquiry name, the dashboard landing page is presented. Notice the inquiry name is displayed in the upper left corner. When the selection criteria field is blank, every available search option is presented. Once an option is selected, the fields available to search change based on the option that's selected. The choices for selection criteria are construction projects, USC CP, which are the W funds, internal projects, USC IP, which are the A and E funds, operations, USC 01, which are also A and E funds, sponsored projects, USC SP, which are the F funds. And then we have a combined option of operations and internal projects, which is called non-grants. That's USC 01 and USC IP combined. Note there is not a way in the dashboard to pull information related to internal projects, operations, and sponsored projects together. What you can do is use the non-grants option, which will give you operations and internal projects, And then you will have to do a separate search for your sponsored projects. Let's select the non-grant selection criteria. It is always advised to enter the operating unit and from and to year, as well as from and to period, so that your search results are manageable. We're going to enter an operating unit of CL040. And we're going to enter a from year of 2016 and a to year of 2016. Our from period is 01 and our to period is 12. The other search fields are optional based on the information you are seeking. We're going to enter department 155900. And we're also going to add a fund code of E%. That's any funds that are using the E-funds. The balances returned via your search results will be reflected as of the periods we've selected here. You can review balances as of the current period, or you can review balances as of a previous period. A field available to both internal and operations selection criteria is the budget only checkbox. When this is checked, only summary results without drill down capabilities are returned. Budget only is designed to help departments monitor the amount submitted to the budget office to ensure that they stay within the budget amount by category throughout the year. Here's an example of the results when using the budget only flag. The balances for each budgetary category are available for the budget, adjusted budget, actuals, remaining budget, pre-encumbrances, and encumbrances. There is no drill down capability to view the transactions or source documents related to these balances. Once the results are returned, you can use the features at the top of the table to view or export the information if needed. Now we're going to perform this search without the budget only checkbox. The formula used in the total section for each of the selection criteria except for sponsored projects is opening budget, formerly known as carry forward, plus or minus beginning budget, plus or minus budget adjustments, equal the adjusted balance. Add back revenue plus transfers in, and then subtract pre-encumbrances, subtract encumbrances, subtract expenses, and that equals the remaining balance. The information in the total section is broken out in the summary section below. Detailed results are returned in the summary section. The opening balance is not included here because the detail is split out by activity, and opening balance is not captured at the activity level. Also in the summary section, hyperlinks exist to provide even more detail behind each category. Notice there are a total of 12 transactions identified that make up the totals presented in the total section. All 12 of these transactions are from internal projects associated with Department 155900. 3 different projects are represented here. We have 40 Incent, 40 Miguel, and 40 Spark. The information related to these projects is broken out by activity. We are provided the following information for each activity if it exists: the fund code, the class, the USC department fund, the beginning budget, budget adjustments, adjusted balance, revenue, transfers in, pre-encumbrances, encumbrances, expenses, and the remaining budget balance. One of the benefits of the dashboard tool is the ability to drill down into a balance to view the details associated with it. We'll use expense as an example to demonstrate drill down capability. After clicking the hyperlink for the expense amount of $20,802.22, we are able to see additional detail associated with this amount. There are 38 transactions that make up this amount. For each line, we're provided the category, account, amount, the source, the document ID, the line description, and accounting date. To drill down even further into PeopleSoft, click the View Related Links icon to get more information about a transaction. We're going to click the icon for the AP voucher with a document ID of 1092338. When drilling down into PeopleSoft, you are presented with the following options. Do you want to access the source entry, which are the entry pages within PeopleSoft, or the source inquiry, which are the inquiry pages within PeopleSoft? The best selection when presented with this option is source inquiry, because most of us only have inquiry access to these pages. If you do not have access to the page, you will receive an error message. Notice the first sentence states you are not authorized for this page. After clicking the link to drill down into the source inquiry for the AP voucher, the voucher inquiry page is displayed. You can even click on the Actions link and select Voucher Details, where you can actually view the invoice and any attachments and comments if there are any associated with this voucher. To exit, click the X to close the tab or window. This returns you to the university dashboard. To exit out of the university dashboard, click the home link at the top of the page. Thanks for attending today's University Dashboard Overview tutorial. Please take the opportunity to view other University Dashboard tutorials for each of the selection criteria. Click the button to complete the PeopleSoft course completion form.